Last night I watched awesome story from a guy who is one of the best teachers in expanding awareness and leveling up in the states of consciousness. And it was so funny when he said that at the beginning of his YouTube journey, oftentimes, first of all, many of his close friends and family members didn't even know what he's doing. But when they found out, it's funny because most of them used to make fun of him. Like, I don't know, he had maybe 30 subscribers at the beginning. Now he is at 2 or 3 million. It doesn't even matter. The point of me saying the story again is how when you pursue your passion, it doesn't matter who is laughing at you at the beginning. At the end of the day, in life in general, it's not important who's laughing at you at the beginning, because more important and most important is who's laughing last. Never forget that. So they used to make fun of him, like, are you going to make videos for your 30 subscribers? Go on, good luck, we're happy for you, and so on and so forth. The reason that he succeeded is because he didn't paying attention to those who laughed at him. So people are not even laughing to those who try to do something. They are laughing because they feel sorry for themselves because they couldn't or weren't brave enough to do the same, whatever it is. Always know that it takes, first of all, great courage, strength, and certainty to give a zero fucks what will anybody think about you or say about you, because you must know that life is like a dream, and in this dream of life everyone's focused at their reflection in the mirror, so no one really cares about you unless they have something to do with you. Even then it lasts short, because most of the people aren't even aware how the thinking patterns work in their own heads. So do you really think that they have time or energy, or first of all they don't even care about you? And that's the reason more why you should never give up on your passion, no matter what it is. The beauty of this life is that we all have different passions. Fourth level, and I think the highest level of consciousness, is super consciousness, where you operate from a place of intuition, following inspired action. in spirit, meaning you're not ignoring what your spirit is saying to you. And in this state of consciousness, fourth state of consciousness, which is also, I recently, through the meaningful synchronicities and coincidences, came to realization that Jesus referred to kingdom as the fourth dimension. So in fourth dimension, 4D, all circumstances are great and perfect because you are manifesting through the heart and brain coherence through and from the field. So manifesting from matter is always hustle, grind, torture. In shortcut, manifesting from a matter is torture. But when you realize that Jesus, when he said, "Be still and know that I am God," aka seek the kingdom of heaven inside and all the things of this world will be added onto you, he meant that fourth dimension is kingdom. So you are the wizard. You are a powerful alchemist who can literally manifest whatever it is that you want from the field with zero effort. You don't even have to go anywhere. I was someone who grew up in that hustle and grind and environment with all kinds of limited beliefs, and half of my life and more I spent in a rat race. Many times underpaid or not even paid at all, even though I was working my ass off whenever and wherever I was. So nothing seemed to be working. First of all, because at that time I had a zero self-worth. Always know that all relationships in your life and relationship with money is just a reflection of your inner world and of how much you think that you're worthy of money, of love, success, health, whatever it is. So everything is just a reflection of our inner world. If you think that you're worthy of all the best that life has to offer, you will live it. If you don't think that you're worthy of all the best that life has to offer, no matter how smart, educated, good person you are, you will be stuck. And the more you chase it, the more it will, like the finish line, is always pulled forward, run away from you. Many of the things that we live in our adulthood is just a reflection of the patterns that we adopted when we were young. And thanks God that we now have tools to do what previously people took years and years of therapy and sessions to do, and the results were even close, like the results that you can literally with your phone at your home accomplish in a short period of time. So your previous poor identity, poor in all areas of your life, was just a set of thoughts, feelings and beliefs, behaviors, actions that you unconsciously were living. And the sad part is that most of the time you weren't even aware of those patterns. Literally, as you decide that you will, when you are about to go somewhere and you are choosing which shoes to put on. Whether you're believing it or not, shifting identity is just like that. Just like choosing whether to put these shoes or those shoes on. One shoes are your previous old identity, other shoes are your new identity. So as I mentioned many times, one of my favorite teachers, David Baer, said that you are, whenever you are awake, either in one or second state of being. First or second. First state of being is primal state of being. So all low vibrations, all struggle and torture is in primal state of being. And second state of being is living your life from a place of power. Being always in a fearless faith, non-resistance, and love. So that's why when you affirm, I cast all my burdens to Christ within, you literally leave it all up to God. Because in every single one of us is the essence of God. And every single one of us has the power that Jesus had. But it's like, to those who run this world and keep collective consciousness asleep and in fear, that kind of being seems to be beneficial. I was surprised when I read somewhere that when we are making, especially us Christians, when we are making cross, we are actually cutting the cord between heart and brain. So I love that I always am eager to learn more. Being in a second state of being, living your life from a place of power, is like Esther Hicks would say, living your life from the vortex, where everything is in alignment, with zero effort at all from your part. The fastest way to put yourself into alignment is to do something that feels good to you. Whether it is to talk with friends, to take a shower, to walk with your dog, to enjoy in beautiful weather, listen to some music or frequency, whatever it is. You know how both places feel. So when you are in a fight or flight, in primal state of being, you are only poisoning yourself. But when you are in a place of power, literally all doors are open for you. Literally. So you will intuitively, when you are from a place of power coming, know what to do next. But if you are not yet there, what you can do now is to, whenever you wake up in the morning, ask for guidance. You can say, like Gabby Bernstein would say, where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say, and to whom? And then be alert and follow the intuition and conscious, and you will get guidance. So nothing in this life is random. I realized that, maybe in a harder way, but I'm grateful. And now I know that literally every move, every step, every call, every message is written in some, maybe, I don't know, other dimension. So if you are not sure, ask for guidance. I know how it works, and I can tell you that it literally feels like heaven on earth. I also know how hell feels. Suffering is necessary until you realize that it's not necessary. Mind is fast and cold, heart is warm and slow. Whenever in doubt, follow your heart. There's a saying, the most important moment in your life is when you decide and realize for yourself personally, are you living in a friendly or hostile universe. Through the journey of mine so far, I can guarantee you that we live in a friendly universe, and that you are always supported, guided, protected, even though you might not believe it now. But I'm telling you, when I remember of those nights when I was going through near-death experiences, literally every second, every moment, everything was aligned for me to win. Everything was aligned for me to win. So the lawmaker is above the law. The lawmaker is the creator, Jesus. So never doubt in his weapons. He has weapons you know nothing about. And all your battles leave up to him. He will win for you with zero effort from your part at all. If you're having any challenges with some people in your life, I believe you do, practice that whenever you come into any interaction with them, look into their eyes and silently in your mind repeat, I salute the divine in you. You will see how even the worst enemy becomes your friend and starts doing the things for you that you couldn't even dream that they are doing for you. I now saw the ambulance, and from that night when they picked me up, when my blood was pouring out of my mouth, and they literally were doing all they could to save my life, whenever I see the ambulance or even hear the sound of the ambulance, I repeat in my head, let those who need them now be well. and thank you that they are not coming in my home. We're peeps taking most of the sacred things for granted, and that's not how this journey is designed. Bless everything, bless everyone. You will know that you shifted and came to a place of high frequency and vibration when you notice that things that used to piss you off no longer piss you off. When you are literally okay and fine with whatever occurs. I understand and I know that that isn't a level for the beginners, but you will know how there are my signs and numbers, 333, my lucky numbers. They're everywhere. But with practice and with, especially when you try also this, whenever something pisses you off, be grateful for it. It immediately loses its power. So whatever that is challenge for you, never give up because someone lived it through. Never think and feel that you are alone in this world. God will send you army of soldiers to literally do the best work to guide you from, as I forgot to say yesterday, but now I remembered and I like to practice it. Look in the sky and say to big guy, lead me from falsehood to truth, lead me from darkness to light, and lead me from death to immortality, and go on with your day. I just affirm it because he already have done this for me. Thy will be done. This is the day of conclusion. I give thanks to this perfect day. Miracles will follow miracles and wonder will never cease. For your business, affirm, I have wonderful business in wonderful way. I give wonderful service for wonderful pay.